I was born in 1932, and it was during the Depression, you know, and we didn't have any money. And we lived in 3 rooms behind my great uncle and aunt's barber shop up on Harrison Street in Chicago, in the Garfield Park neighborhood. And blah, blah, blah. My mother and father and sister, we all slept in 1 bedroom, all in 1 small bedroom. We shared the telephone with the barber shop in front, and that had a party line on it where another neighbor used that same phone, that same lines, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, my father was a carpenter. You know, you fix the step, you fix the rail, a few bucks now and then just to keep food on the table. I think our rent must have been $15 a month. My mother was a stay-at-home mom. Me and my sister, we never felt that we were poor. I was about 7 or 8. My sister was about 2 or 3. And right before World War II, we bought a 2-flat on Congress and Spalding. My father paid $3,000 for this house. It was a dilapidated place, you know, a basement, and I had a little electric train in the basement. My sister used to roller skate down there with her girlfriends on this rough cement floor, having fun, you know. And blah, blah, blah. My poor sister, there was an empty lot next to us. There was bricks and glass and broken glass and nails in that lot. In the wintertime, it would freeze, and that was her rink. I mean, she had to skate, her and her girlfriends, among these rocks and glass. She thought she was Sonia Henney. It was all fun. It was all a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. Anyway, that was kind of the 30s, and then, of course, later on, in the late 40s, early 50s, there was baseball, and it was cars, and it was drive-ins, and kissing till our lips hurt in those drive-ins, dances, roller rinks, tailor-made zoot suits that we used to wear, and the suits had outer seam pants with hand stitching down the side, beef sandwiches, crashing. We used to call them beef sandwich weddings, Italian weddings. We'd crash them, all us guys. We'd walk in like we're part of the invited people. We danced, jitterbug, eat the beef sandwiches. It was a ball free. And then it was cars and chicks and broads and top down and continental kits and straight pipes and looking good. And, you know, it was such a different world. It was a different life, and it was simple, and we were free. This is me when I was, you know, about 1 or 2 years old. It doesn't even look like me. Look at that fat little kid. That's me. And this right here is my sister Camille. That's on Congress Street in the back. This is my sister by my grandmother's house on a Thanksgiving. And that was in, I think, 1941. Here's me walking down the street with my mother, with a little soldier that I wanted so bad, playing a drum. It was 25 cents. And my mother was mad at me. That 25 cents, that was probably breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 days or something. Here's my first car. Look at that. A 1932 Pontiac. Now, I call that my car, but my father bought that car for $175. Perfect condition. And then, after we had that car a while, my father bought a new 1950 Pontiac. And of course, I call that my car too because I always drove it. That was a cool car. That car's seen a lot of drive-ins, let me tell you. There's another picture of that car. And this is about, you know, in the late 40s, early 50s. That's all us. You saw this picture before. If you saw another video, that was a zoot suit, outer seams. Look at that hair. And this is me right here when I was in the Army. And I got drafted in 1952. I got drafted. And, you know, that's... I got a lot of other stuff to show you at a later date. Here is a picnic that the family was at. My grandmother and other. We had spaghetti, everything, out in the picnic grounds. And, you know, like I said, it was all fun and games. And then in the early 50s, it was wives and kids and wives and kids. And a couple of wives didn't work out. All my kids worked out there. They were good kids. And then I met my current wife in 1969. And everyone said she's the best of the bunch, and she is. And here's my beautiful wife right there. My beautiful wife, Eileen. Blonde, blue eyes. That was the kind of chicks that I used to like. And there's me. This picture's not that old. I look so different. We both look different. But this picture, I don't know. I'd say maybe it's 20 years ago. I still got that hairpiece. I still got that hair. You know, I don't have any hair on my head. But I got my hair in the drawer upstairs, and anytime I want it, I got hair again. Anyway, it's something that will always be with me those days. I love them. And I got a lot more to tell you sometime if you're interested in looking at it. But I want my grandkids to see me. And all I can say is everything's going to be stano tutti bene until the next one we make. See you later.
Stano tutti bene.